Hey guys, what's up? This is Dave from Team Kaiba coming to you with a deck profile for Heraldic Beasts. This is with the new support. Um, I've been playtesting this deck, and after this video, I will be doing a dual video with this video. A dual video with this deck. I will probably be doing a match set. Now, this deck is really good. It is probably going to be considered one of the best budget decks to exist because it's going to be very budget. Because hopefully everything is common and rare. Now let's get to the deck profile and I'll explain my choices. So 3 Heraldic Beast Leo. He's the best searcher they have. Whenever he's sent to the graveyard by anything, you search. It's a mandatory search. You can only activate a search once per turn. When he's normal summoned, at the end phase he is destroyed, so he will get his effect at end phase. So he's 2,000 defense, 2,000 attack, 100 defense, 1,000 defense. Really good card. 3 Heraldic Beast Aberconway. The only reason why you run this card really is for this card and its own effect. Now, his effect is to banish another one of him to add a Heraldic Beast monster from your graveyard and add it to your hand. Now, you stack your graveyard with this card, and you banish and you add, you banish and you add, and you keep going, yada yada yada. He's actually got pretty decent stats. He's 1,800, 900, so level 4 Dragon Wind, so yes. 3 Heraldic Beast, I'm not going to pronounce his name, but he's basically the Swarmer. You discard another Heraldic Beast monster from your hand and special summon him. You can discard one Heraldic Beast monster again to have him gain 800 attack. Now, he works really good with Aberconway and Leo because he lets you stack your graveyard very quickly. He also becomes a really good beater. So yes, moving on. Next, 2 Heraldic Beast Unicorn. This is a really weird choice, I know, but what he does is really good in conjunction with another card I will show you guys. But what he does is you can banish this card from your graveyard to special summon a Psychic type Exceed monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and its effects are negated. Okay, so that doesn't sound very good. He's got terrible stats. He's a light beast, level 4. Now I'm explaining why I run him here in a little bit. 3 Kage to Kage. Really good swarm card. Is really good for turn 1. You have to really use it sparingly because you do run augmentation. I'll explain what augmentation does if you don't know what it does. This card really helps swarm. You know what it does. 2 Valor and 2 Maxis just for like consistency and try to stop stuff. 3 High Medallion Arts. They changed the card on YGO Pro, sorry. High Medallion Arts. It's basically like a Miracle Fusion for Exceeds. You target 2 Heraldic Beast monsters in your graveyard and you special summon them, and you immediately have to Exceed summon with them. So if they try to bottomless the monsters, you can't bottomless them. You have to bottomless the Exceed. So this card is really good, and it targets 2, so you can go Leo, Aberconway, Detach, blah blah blah. Next, the 3 monster borns this deck has. You target 1 Heraldic Beast monster in your graveyard and special summon it. That's no downside to this card. It's too good. 3 Heraldic Augmentation with 2 Terraforming. This is a field card. What this card does, if you can't read it, it's Psychic type monsters on the field cannot be targeted by spell or trap effects. That's good. Here's where it gets stupid. Once per turn, you can discard 1 Heraldic Beast monster, add 1 Heraldi spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, except Heraldi Augmentation. You cannot normal or special summon any monsters during the turn you activate this effect, except Psychic type Exceed monsters and Heraldic Beast monsters. This card is turn 1 setup. When I played this card, it searched it because it says Advanced Heraldia right here, so it fixed it. Here, let me turn this down. Sorry, guys, but it did fix it, so you can search for this card with augmentation. So it really has a big drawback. That's why you have to really conserve your Kage to Kage. So if you go first turn and you have the augmentation, but you have the Kage to Kage play, go for the Kage to Kage play, and then next turn go for your augmentation play. So you'll burn through some MSTs that they have. Or you can go first turn augmentation and just go off. Not really go off, but go into defensive play, but use a little more resources, but kind of open up better opportunities later in game. So yeah, 3 augmentation, 2 terraforming to search it out. 2 MSTs because this card really protects your Psychic type Exceeds. And this deck really doesn't fear back row very much because if you get Torrential, that's fine. If you get Bottomless, okay. If you get Compulse, whatever, Solemn Warning, especially Solemn Warning, they really don't care. So yeah, Dark Hole, Buckamoon, and Foolish Burial, because the whole deck really revolves around the graveyard. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device, 1 Solemn Warning, and 2 Phoenix Chains to round out the traps. Exceeds. This deck, you can have You can basically use any generic rank 4 you can, along with the exceeds for heraldic beasts. You run 2 of each heraldic beast exceed. You run 2 heraldic king genome heritage. This is the most bonkers card ever. If you've seen Team Collections channel and you've seen me do this deck profile, I express how incredibly ridiculous this card is. Once per turn, target face up exceed monster your opponent controls. This card original name and attack become that monster's name and current attack, and this card's effect becomes that monster's original effect, then that monster attacks becomes 0. And its effects are negated, these changes last in the end phase. So it basically becomes any exceed on the field currently on your opponent's side of the field. This guy, plain Count, heraldic Progentor, plain coat. This card is extra good. During Enterprise turn, okay, his first effect really doesn't matter, but the thing that matters with him is whenever he's sent to the graveyard, you target 2 heraldic beast monsters from your deck. I mean, you send 2 heraldic beast monsters from your deck to the graveyard. That's why you run him. So you use him, you dump 2. Next turn you dump him and Leo to search Abaddon Way or search him, and then you go banish him to summon him in defense mode. So if they kill it again, he's free to use his effect. So that's why you run the double unicorn. 1 Gaga Gunman. I'm sorry, I'm looking at these. Gaga Cowboy. King of the Feral Imp. These names are so funny. Diamond Direwolf. Utopia. Noble Swarm Beelzebub, or Evil Swarm Execution Knight, as you guys say it. This card is going to be the future of rank 4s. This card is extremely too good, and it's too good to be a generic. I'm just saying. 1 Maestro the Symphony Djinn, 1 Photon Papal Operative, and 1 Silent Horrors Arc Knight. This card is completely retarded. Detach 2 materials, target a 1 face-up attack position, special summon monster your opponent controls, and attach this card as exceed material. Holy crap, that card is good. It just sacks over everything. 1 Lightning Chidori, because you can go into it very easily. 1 Black Ship of Corn, and 1 Abyss Dweller. I do not run Violent to Sigma because there's no reason to. Because if I face against battling boxers, Violent to Sigma does determine game. But I can just go into this, and he is like, wow, that sucks really bad. That is the deck profile. I will do a match set with this deck today, hopefully. So yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, and shout out to Team Capricorp. Check them out, of course. And goodbye. And I shall stop this video.